this is Dre with La Bonte Household Services. Today we're going to make some crunchy granola clusters. This is a very delicious, nutritious, nutrient-dense, whole food, vegan, gluten-free recipe that I have every morning with my protein shakes and sometimes just as a snack on its own. The recipe is from the cookbook Oh She Glows by Angela Liddon. Highly recommend these books. They're full of nutritious, gluten-free, vegan, soy-free, nut-free recipes. I've pre-measured out the ingredients. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have some almonds and some walnuts, and we're going to put them in the food processor. Oops, just like this. I just have this little ninja one. So you put the lid on, and then put the top, and then just hit the button here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pulse it a few times so that we're going to have a combination of whole almonds, half almonds, and some powder. So just willy-nilly, it doesn't matter too much. Just take it away here, and then you'll see we have a mixture of powder, half almonds, whole almonds, and walnuts. So we just stick it in here, and then we're going to do our dry ingredients. So oats, quick oats, and then we can do the rest with steel cut oats, which are just a little bit crunchier. So if you want a little bit of extra crunch, or you can use the remainder of just regular quick oats if you don't have that, or if you don't prefer that. Sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, coconut flakes, and dried cranberries or any dried fruits that you like. A little bit of cinnamon, and some salt. You just mix up your dry ingredients real quick before you put in your wet ingredients. Your wet ingredients you're going to put in about a quarter cup of maple syrup. So this recipe is low sugar when you divide everything up, and it's a natural source of sugar rather than white refined sugar. And then you can do a quarter cup of coconut oil or vegan butter. This is vegan butter with mostly the base of being coconut oil, so I'm going to use this today. So just make sure that your coconut oil or your butter is melted, and then two teaspoons of vanilla extract. Then all you do is just mix it up until it's good and sticky. Grab yourself a baking tray lined with parchment paper, and just go ahead and dump the whole thing on top, and then spread it out. Just like that. And then because these are going to be clusters, you don't have to worry too much about giving them space, because we're going to bake them so that they're kind of all stuck together when they're done baking. So this goes into your preheated oven, only 275, and then you put it in for about 25 minutes, and then you go back in and check it and just flip the pan and do for another 20-25 minutes. You can do a little bit less if you don't if you don't want it so crunchy, but I like it a little bit more crunchy and a little bit more kind of that golden flavor, so you can do 20 minutes each. So I'm just going to pop this into the oven. So it's been about a half an hour now, so now it's the fun part. We're going to break up the clusters and just store them for use later. So not much method to it, but you see if I start breaking it apart, it'll come off in big chunks. So if you just let it crumble like this, you'll have sort of like big chunks that you can snack on, or you can break it up a little bit more if you just want to use it for cereal or just top your yogurt or whatever. So this is how I just do it. I'm trying not to lose any out of there. So I just scoop it up. If you have a really big container, you can put it all in, but these are what I have. So you just put it in a plastic container or whatever you have. Just do it really quick to show you. Put it on, and then just store it in the fridge for whenever you need it. Just like that. Now, this is a great recipe the way it is, but you can always just make substitutions. If you don't care for walnuts, you can substitute in pecans, anything you like, just as long as it's in the same ratio. So have fun and experiment with it. And if you try it, let me know in the comments.